alternative side, going to go back to the topic of there will be less safe streets because of self-driving cars. An article by Tom Oglesky. Google has article titled "Sorry Google, but the self-driving car is an awful idea" on Business Insider. So Google has bragged that in its testing, the autonomous car hasn't had major issues or huge accidents. That's all well and good, and it's actually very impressive. However, that can't continue forever, and especially if there are people in the future that don't have experience driving themselves. Let's say 50 years down the line, the autonomous car is the norm. There would be a steering wheel and brakes to override the system in case of an emergency. To put it another way, autopilot can do almost all the jobs a pilot does, but would you really fly in a plane that didn't have a pilot? Continuing on to the safety of the streets and sensor dependability by Jay Anderson in Site-Wide Navigation. So according to a new RAND Corporation study by James Anderson, lead authority of the study of behavioral scientists at RAND, Anderson says negative consequences include the possibility that the technology may encourage greater travel and increase total vehicle miles traveled, leading to more congestion. If autonomous vehicle software becomes standardized, a single flow can lead to many accidents. Internet connected systems might be hijacked by the malicious. So we cannot depend on the car's sensors. That's another claim by Anderson Priddle. Google's prototype self-driving cars to be built in Metro Detroit is the name of the article. Dependency on sensors. Although connected vehicle solutions can communicate with the external environment, sensor-based solutions will need to coexist in order to cover situations that involve obstacles such as obstructions in the road or pedestrians, for example, that would not be connected and communicating with the network in the vehicle. Accidents happen, and we cannot just depend on the vehicle sensors, says Mark Lewis, global product chief of General Motors. So the next claim is going to be autonomous cars will affect the auto industry. Also, well, as with the adoption of any new revolutionary technology, there will be problems for businesses that don't adjust fast enough. Futurists estimate that hundreds of billions of dollars, if not trillions, will be lost by automakers, suppliers, dealers, insurers, parking companies, and many other car-related enterprises. And think of the lost revenue for governments via licensing fees, taxes, and tolls, and by personal injury, lawyers, and health insurance. This is by Allegra D. Another way that insurance companies will definitely be affected is that every autonomous vehicle in the fleet then effectively replaces 6 cars. That means that at the rate at which auto insurers will feel the pain of loss of auto, insurance premiums could be 6 times the rate that autonomous vehicles are added to the fleet model. And going back to self-driving cars causing a loss in jobs in our society, an article titled "Self-Driving Future" by Sightline Daily. Obviously, taxi companies will find business disappearing. Railroad, bus companies, and short-haul airliners will suffer. If you can move from your home to your destination, door to door, in the comfort of your car, who's going to take the train, bus, or plane? Hotels might be in for a shock too. If you can travel overnight to your business meeting in the morning by sleeping in the back of your self-driving Winnebago, showering and breakfasting on the way, who'd want to do it the traditional way? So the last bit of my rebuttal is going to be automobile manufacturers will suffer in regards to if you're an automaker such as Ford Motor, General Motors, Chrysler Group, Toyota Corp, or Honda Motor, which accounts for about 70% of the U.S. market. You could see an initial surge in the $600 billion in annual new and used car sales in the U.S. But as soon as the technology takes hold, sales could fall off significantly and share popularizes. Thank you.